Hi friends, welcome back to Coffee with Ravi. Today my post is about specifically what's Powerhouse fruits and vegetables. Many times in conversations with healthcare providers, we hand out advice on eating more fruits and vegetables. But are all fruits and vegetables created equal? Are they some that give us more nutritional value? For this, I went and looked at the Center for Disease Control, or CDC, website, and the CDC has a very valuable article there which defines which fruits and vegetables have more nutritional value. Consuming these fruits and vegetables have been associated with decrease in some chronic disease. The Center for Disease Control, in association with the United Nations Agriculture Organization, as well as the Institute of Medicine, which is a big organization in the US, looked at several minerals, about 17 of them, and I have them listed on the slide. They include protein, fiber, calcium, iron, thiamine, niacin, folic acid, other vitamins that include A, B6, C, D, E, and K. And they then compacted this into a formula called nutrient density. In other words, if you put all this together so that they can compile it into a number, and that number they divided by the energy also. So in other words, this number gives you a sense of how packed they are and how much energy also it comes along with. So when you looked at that, the scores that are greater than 10 are those that are nutrient dense. The one thing that they did not look at is what we call phytochemicals, which are antioxidants and others, and we know that they come from multicolored vegetables, berries, and fruits. So that is not included in this calculation. Keep that number in mind as we look at these different food groups. The different food groups that they looked at include cruciferous vegetables, green leafy vegetables, yellow and orange colored fruit, and allium. Alliums are like onions, leeks, scallions, etc. So within these groups, let's look at it. And I think it's a good approach because cruciferous vegetables are things like kale, arugula, collard greens, watercress, and Chinese cabbage. Watercress has the highest nutrient density score. I've looked in Hy-Vee and Fairway and other places for this, couldn't find it. Chinese cabbage, I think you can find in certain places. So I think the idea here, though, is to give you a sense of what relative food groups you can pick at and try to get maximum benefit from what you're picking. So if you look at this, under the cruciferous vegetables, the nutrient density scores vary. Under green leafy vegetables, which include leaf lettuce, chard, beet greens, you can see that they're fairly high in nutrient density. So you're getting a lot, especially if you can actually vary these groups. Among the colored ones, and the color comes from these phytochemicals, which are very wonderful, so I think keep including something that has good color in it. Carrots, tomatoes, and winter squash score reasonably high, in the range of 22 to 13. Scallions and leeks have nutrient density scores of 27 and 10, so that's a good group to get in. And in citrus, which is lemon, oranges, lime, and berries, the nutrient scores vary from 18 to 11. So while these are a little lower, they have different other phytochemicals, of course, that come with it. So this is not everything, but it gives you a sense of what we need to pick at. Therefore, in conclusion, choosing foods from these different groups is helpful. Within these groups, focus on ones that give us more benefit. Look at the Harvard School of Public Health nutrition page. If you type in Harvard School of Public Health nutrition page, they have a very wonderful resource on many different things. This slides that I'm posting, take a look at it. And I think within that group, keep including things in the diet because they have good nutritional density, they prevent chronic diseases, and are helpful in preventing gut cancers, etc. I hope you had some insights into food selection from this. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you next week.